Today, we are going to introduce another source of food. And these are the stems of the taro and the leaves of the taro. You will see here that we have dozens of bunnies. We're actually training them now to eat this grass. Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. It's been my desire to expand this farm with different types of animals. And we're doing good with our breeding of these rabbits. And then breeding of these ducks. Breeding these chickens. Geese are actually slowly producing now. And we started only with a few breeders. How many pairs of ducks and even these chickens. But now, they are multiplying. And I would like to tell you that in our process of breeding, we don't spend too much because we are just outsourcing food from the vicinity. And I would like to tell you that in our previous videos, we made mention about the azolla, the water spinach, these banana trunks, and even this moringa, and many more. And today, we are going to introduce another source of food. And these are the stems of the taro and the leaves of the taro. These are very nutritious for our animals. When talking about taro, you can see it by back, and they are endemic here. Actually, they can just grow everywhere, especially in low-lying areas where there are water and there are actually soft soil. They can just sprout anywhere. And I'm so glad that we don't have to effort about planting this one because they are very hardy. They can withstand with whatever weather conditions. And we are trying to propagate this one because this is a very good source of food for our pigs even, and even for our cows, many others. And you will see that our dikes had been planted already with this taro. And I'm dreaming to enclose the perimeter of the fish pond with this kind of vegetables. These are root crops that we can also eat. These are very delicious. And if you guys are in the place where you can see this kind of plants, you can start now planting because this is the best source of food for our animals. So I will let Mark do the process now and you will see how we're gonna make this one. Of course, Mark is already knowledgeable about this, so we will allow Mark to demonstrate the process of the preparation of this food. So guys, you have seen that Mark have already gathered the stems, and then he sliced it and he cooked it actually. And now this is the finished product. And this is the best food that we can give as breakfast for our chickens and ducks. So guys, we will now mix this with the food, actually this rice, and they will eagerly eat this one. I'm so confident that they can eat all this. So 1 cup of this will also be mixed with 1 cup of this rice, and then another cup here, and we will also mix this rice. Okay, and then we will mix that, and then we will give that to our animals. So we will now give this mixed food to them. So my practice is to do the whistle. Mark. We're actually achieving good results with the kind of feeding that we used here. One indication that we are achieving or we're doing good is when they're gonna lay their eggs and hatch their eggs. Well, to tell you, our ducks had been laying eggs everywhere, and our chickens, majority of our chickens, are already sitting on their eggs. So these are the accomplishments that I can report to you, and we were able to do this with minimal expenses, almost zero expenses, to tell you frankly and honestly, because as what I have said, we are always looking for the cheapest food that we can give them without, of course, compromising their health. I'd like to share with you about, caring our bunnies. You will see here that we have dozens of bunnies. Actually, now we were able to raise more than 30 bunnies, and they are the fancy ones. They are very cute. And we're actually training them now to eat this grass. And in doing so, we have to slowly adapt the process. We cannot just give these grasses abruptly to our baby rabbits, our bunnies, because they will certainly contract disease, especially if you are gathering the grasses during early in the morning. This is not really good. We have to air dry this one, and then after 3 hours we can start feeding them with the grasses. But of course, they're still fed on the pellet. Majority of their diet is on pellet. When the time comes that they're gonna reach a month old, that's the time that we can introduce this type of grasses. And one thing more about rabbitry is that our success of our production is actually based upon or dependent upon the kind of attention and food and cleanliness in the surroundings, because these rabbits, if not taken care very carefully, they will also die. They will contract disease, and one of the major diseases that will cause the death of our rabbits is the diarrhea and the mange. And this diarrhea virus is caused by the giving of incorrect diet or giving the incorrect food. I'm sharing this because I wanted also you to have your own rabbitry. We've been breeding rabbits many years back, and this is what we have learned. That is why we are sharing this with you. So to sum it up, our rabbitry could be less expensive. You can do or farm rabbits as many as you can without spending a lot of money, but you have to, take note the words that I have shared with you, that don't abruptly give them the grass. And if you're gonna give them, you have to air dry this one, and of course the cleanliness and the water supply. It should always be available for our rabbits. They can drink anytime. If they go thirsty, they can drink anytime. So this is really very important. So guys, these are the things that we can share with you so far, and I hope that you will be encouraged and you will start your own farming. And if you guys are not subscribed to this channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are uploading regularly very informative and very challenging videos. And these videos will inspire you to do your own thing. And I would like to see you in my next upload, only here at Dexter's World.